I'm gonna vote for Stephen for the school board elections this year. Cassie, who are you gonna vote for? I haven't decided yet, but it's definitely not gonna be Stephen. Wait, why wouldn't you want to vote for someone who offers free pizza lunches every Friday? Well, I'm always skeptical of anyone who promises to offer free stuff. It's usually just bait. Why would you not want free stuff? It's not like we're stealing anything. Well, there's no such thing as free lunch. If you're getting something for free, it can only mean that someone else is paying the price for it, and I think that a system like that is as good as legalizing thievery. Well then, from a global perspective, are you saying that socialistic countries are not beneficial for their citizens, since they offer free health care as well as education? Well, these schemes sound good on the short run, but these countries have almost always failed, and many resulting in a civil war. Well, we'll talk more about this later. See you tomorrow. Hey Mom. Hey honey. How was school today? Well, I talked to Cassie today about the school board elections. I thought everyone liked socialism, but apparently Cassie doesn't. She actually thinks that it's immoral, even theft. Mom, do you think that socialism is theft? Well, do you think that stealing in general is immoral? Well, duh, of course it is. Well then, do you think that a country democratically voting for the legalization of stealing is immoral? Of course. An immoral deed is still immoral irrespective of how many people agree with it. That's right, honey. Morals, like nature's laws, do not depend on popular endorsement. Morals are morals, despite what anyone thinks of them. I agree, but what's the point? Well, when you get free services such as health care and education under socialism, you're forcing someone else to pay for it with their hard-earned money. Just because someone earns more than you, there is no justification for you to take their money. That sounds reasonable. But aren't socialistic countries like the Nordic countries successful? The most important thing to note is that Nordic countries such as Sweden, Norway, Iceland, Finland and Denmark are mixed economies, which have a free market system with large taxation such as 40 to 50%, so they can support socialized schemes for medicine and schooling. Well, isn't that all socialism is? Well, other than schools and medical areas, the government doesn't own anything. In a socialistic country, the government owns all factors of their society including media and education. Therefore, the best you can call these Nordic countries are compassionate capitalists. These countries have even fewer regulations than USA. For example, the government does not control wages, and you can attend private schools. So, if anything, they are more capitalistic than the USA. Really? Yeah. They are small countries and don't spend much on defense. If it were not for the US military, these countries would be taken up by Russia in a flash. The USA's defense budget is about 30 times more than all the Nordic countries' defense budgets combined. So basically, they are saving all of this money because they can count on the US for protection? It's true. And also, their population is small compared to the amount of riches they have. Denmark has about 1/7 the population of California, and Finland, 1/8. No way. Also, they have not brought much to the medical field and take advantage of all the technological advances other countries like the USA bring to the field of medicine. This means that they have money left over to devote to their socialistic schemes. So they are not innovatively progressing? From their perspective, they don't need to, because they have the resources of everyone else to supply them. Most importantly, remember that the wealth of these nations are still generated by capitalistic free market economies, while the socialistic schemes are only spending the money. So it's not even fair to compare them. Nordic states have all begun to roll back and reduce their social benefits. Too many takers, not enough makers. Right. Welfare state solidarity is dependent on the formation of a closed society. It is easier to develop a welfare system in smaller and socially homogeneous states because social differences are less marked, leading to a greater sense of community, so you can tax a lot higher than you can in a diverse society before the economic system buckles. So you see, these countries are not even fair to compare. They only have two socialistic schemes, and depend on the US for protection. The real examples of true socialism are erstwhile Soviet Union, China, North Korea, Venezuela, Cuba and more. I never thought of it like that, Mom. I guess Cassie was right. Hey viewers! I learned my lesson, and I hope you did too. Please share, like and subscribe so we can keep making more videos.